So, I've been playing video games for a really long time. Another thing I've been doing is making videos of rather questionable quality. Mostly not good. But I've never been the type of person to really worry about the quality of things. I just make videos and I play games to have fun and to just mess around. Regardless of that, I've always wanted to make video game reviews, kinda like AVGN, Angry Joe, some call me Johnny, you know, people like that. A lot of these creators were and currently are a rather big inspiration to me, and it's always nice to see them upload something new, even if I don't always agree with them. I remember getting really kinda sad when Angry Video Game Nerd said Mega Man Legends was a terrible game. But you know. Well, I should probably get one thing out of the way before we get too far into this. I ramble a lot, so I have a script over here, mostly just to keep my thoughts, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Organized, that's the word I was looking for. It's probably quite obvious as I'm talking right now. Hopefully it doesn't get too annoying, and if it does, well, I'm sorry. Regardless of all that, I hope you enjoy my videos, my video game reviews. I hope you enjoy my shirt of how to imitate a chicken from Arrested Development. It's a great show. If you haven't watched it, you should. Okay, so I was thinking for a really long time, what game should I review? What game should I start off with as a review? And I've decided to give my opinions on a game that I really don't know as much as I'd like to know about. Warframe.
For those that are unaware, Warframe is a free-to-play third-person shooter game about aliens, weapons, a little platforming, and procedurally generated maps. And grinding, there's a fuck ton of that in this game. However, don't let that discourage you. My personal opinion is, if you're at all interested in the mere concept of this game, you should at least give it a shot and see what you think, just because the game is free. Warframe, or just Frame for short, is the metal ninja boy or girl that you'll be controlling throughout the entirety of the game. And if you get bored with a particular frame or weapon, well, trust me, there's a lot more. Warframe is absolutely flooded with content. There's 54 frames, 134 melee weapons, 102 primary guns, 85 secondary guns, and a metric assload of fucking mods. There's a ton of planets to explore, many different missions and mission types, cosmetic items which can either be purchased with Platinum, the game's premium currency, needing real-world money to acquire, or by doing certain missions. It's important to note that even though Platinum is a real-world money-style currency that can be found in many free-to-play games, and some particularly shitty AAA games, Platinum can also be earned by cracking open relics, getting what is known as prime parts, and trading with other players.
Digital Extremes has done a marvelous job at making Warframe a fun game, but also profitable for them to stay in business and to continue making their game great. But, with all that being said, I do have a couple of minor complaints that I'd like to get out of the way. Personally, I have always been the type of person who's preferred to have some direction, and just to know where a goal is. And, well, unfortunately, my first 20 or so hours of Warframe looked a little something like this.
Okay, let's see, I'll sit here, okay. Oh. This thing's flashing. Okay. Mission starting. Okay. Alright, so here we are. I'm gonna run up here. The objective's over here. Open this thing. Oh, dude, shoot. Okay, he's dead. Going over here. Going towards that objective. Oh, more dudes. No, just one. Okay. Going over here. That wasn't anybody. Oh, nothing over here. Okay. Hack this thing. Come down here. Oh, I see you die. Okay, hack this thing, hack this thing, okay, I guess I can leave now, going up there. Oh, more dudes, shoot, oh, kill them all, oh, get him, yeah, I got him. Okay, oh, more dudes, oh, kill him, shoot him, oh, I got him, oh, I'll open those things, more dudes, okay, going over here, extractions over, oh, another dog, more dogs, oh, get him, okay. Now that's that. Oh, another dude. Going towards extraction. Okay, and here I am.
I really kind of hope I'm not the only one who's like that. Yeah.
See, to progress to other planets, you'll need to activate the appropriate junction. Inside each one is a Warframe Spectre that you need to defeat in a battle. But before you're able to do that, you need to accomplish a few side objectives, anywhere from 3 to 5. Depends on the junction. My current playstyle of clicking on things to go shoot dudes, to progress to other levels to shoot more dudes, came to a complete stop when I was faced with an objective to refine a void relic at the console in your orbiter. This made absolutely no sense to me, as all the other previous tasks had been kill a bunch of guys, or kill a bunch of specific guys, or collect a bunch of stuff that you were already collecting in your spurts of randomly running around shooting dudes to begin with. I found out rather quickly to progress at this game, you're gonna need someone's help, preferably a friend that doesn't mind answering any questions that you might have. Which reminds me, the game is also multiplayer. You can have a squad of up to 4 people, which can be really nice, or, if you're like me, sometimes kind of annoying. Along with rambling, I've always been the type of person to just want to do things myself in games, and having other people just rush through and beat a mission that took me 30 minutes just to get a boss down to about half or a fourth of its health in just 2 minutes is kind of a letdown to me. Makes me feel like I'm not contributing at all, and everyone else has to do all the work for me. Kinda makes me feel useless, and I'm not really a fan of that. In multiplayer games, I've always picked the support role. Medic in Team Fortress 2, Mercy in Overwatch, Rook, Doc, or Blitz in Rainbow Six Siege, all because my reaction time and aim are not great, especially compared to a lot of other people. So I pick roles that allow me to, instead of trying to beat people that are more than definitely better than me, to help my teammates be stronger or to survive the other team. So, being in a situation where everyone else is using their super powerful frames and killing everything super fast, I'm just sort of running around behind them with nothing to shoot at. I sort of hope I'm not the only one with that issue. No, that's not it. Another small thing is just how long things take to get made. Some things take just a minute or two, where others can take anywhere from 6 to 72 hours! 3 days! Not to mention the fact that each piece of the Warframe, the chassis, the system, and the neuroptics, take 12 hours each. So that's almost 4 days just to get some new abilities and stats. That's some shit. A lot of Warframe YouTubers I've watched have made the point that most of the fun in Warframe is waiting for your items to get built. And to an extent, I can agree with this. Getting all the parts for Octavia took me almost a week, and watching its progress come closer and closer to being finished was really exciting. Knowing that item I spent so many hours trying to unlock, and finally having it in my possession is a great feeling. However, when certain quests require you to build a particular item, and the item takes 8 fucking hours just to build, it's like, oh, come on, I just want to move on with the quest. I won't say which quest it was, because I'd like to limit spoilers as much as I can, but the words Furliak pods will make sense to anyone that's gotten that far, or doesn't give a shit about spoilers. And yes, before you comment about it, I know why everything takes so long. It's a free game, and the wait times are just to entice you to purchase Platinum in order to speed up the clock. However, in my opinion, when it takes $5 just to speed up 1 or 2 of your items, that's a bit much for me. And I'd also like to briefly mention, there's a couple of credit bundles in the market. The Frugal Credit Bundle, which allows you to exchange 50 Platinum for 50,000 credits. Okay, that's fine, 1,000 credits for 1 Platinum. Not great in my opinion, but it makes sense. But the High Roller Bundle is 175,000 credits for 90 Platinum. Alright, you get almost twice as much for less than 2 times the platinum. Wouldn't it make more sense for the frugal bundle to be 50 plat for, say, 80, 85,000? And that's kinda backwards, too. Credits can easily be earned in-game, especially if you know how to fuck with the index. So why would you want to spend real-world money on easily obtainable in-game money? I don't know.
Despite my complaints about the game, I'll gladly take this over all the loot box, loot crate, microtransaction bullshit that's been in all the games recently. And if anyone out there disagrees with me, I'll take that as a compliment. We all have a variety of opinions, and not everybody is going to agree with everyone else. And one person might actually think it's okay to kill somebody because they just kind of insulted them. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get all serious on you. Anyway, that's going to do it for this review. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was somewhat enjoyable at least. I think next time I'll review a game that I actually know about. So, I'll be here, and if you enjoyed, come back for some more. I'll be here! You can take that as a good thing or a negative thing, I don't know. My hair is fucking... yeah. Okay.